Okay, so you guys know the rules on this. Okay, take your turn. Use the evidence from the book. Okay, our overarching theme, virtue and vice from the Hobbit. We've got a series of questions here. We may not get through all of them today, and that's okay. If we have to, we can come back to, I guess, it would be Monday, and address the rest of them. So, go ahead and start with the first question and work your way through. And remember, the questions here are why questions, how questions. They're not. That's where we're getting into the analysis level rather than just remembering and understanding levels. So, have at it.
I forgot what vice meant.
You forgot what vice meant?
Yes.
Okay. How could you find out?
I have no idea. Maybe
You have no idea how you can find out.
maybe like a dictionary or something.
Maybe.
Look, there's a dictionary in there.
We could just bust them all out.
No, I broke it off my back today.
Okay, so what vices do we see in Thorin at the beginning of the Cloud's Burst? Okay, so beginning of the chapter, really the end of the last chapter, the beginning of this chapter. Or 2 chapters ago, rather.
He's kind of greedy because he's like, because I don't know who it is, but there's like nothing that you or your friends have to offer, and he's like, no.
Remember, you're not talking to me, you're talking to each other.
He's like, no.
This is a chapter where he really starts to get greedy, and this is a chapter where he's...
It's just talking about the tool, the vice thing.
That's because you misspelled it.
Oh, it's a C, not an S.
Yes.
Yeah, this is
I
the
got
chapter where he gets really greedy and he's all mad at Thorin and I mean, ow.
Oh God.
At Bilbo. And
There
he's
it
greedy.
is.
Okay, so why is he greedy? Why is Thorin behaving this way? Why is he getting greedy?
It's been a longer trip. I mean, it's been a really long trip. And he's done a lot, and he thinks it should all go to him. And so this is when he really refuses to.
Thorin's not he's not talking about keeping it for himself.
Well, I mean, like him and his group,
Oh, okay.
and he's not going to distribute any to anybody else.
Okay.
He is
so
becoming
I gotta
greedy.
find out what that is.
He is becoming greedy.
Okay.
He is becoming greedy because so he's had a long trip and he's getting really mad and annoyed, and so now he's just like, I've done so much, my crew gets to keep the gold, we're not going to share with anybody else.
That's just summarizing. I want to know why. Why is he behaving this way? Remember, virtue and vice. What's underlying these vices that are manifest here?
Because like the dragon fever has come over him and stuff.
Yeah, dragon
Because
sickness.
the dragon sickness has come over him because like I guess he's been around a dragon and
Well, the treasure has been.
he did destroy like their whole village, so he should be giving them some like a little share of the gold. And then Bard did kill the dragon, so and he's just being really greedy in that way.
He's doing it out of greed because of how much he's done.
so far I think Lizzie's onto something here with the dragon symbols. You've got, essentially, the treasure has been
Okay,
contaminated.
I got
But
it.
there's something else. There's a particular object of great importance to Thorin that is sort of the source of an obsession for him.
Okay, so since he went and technically like destroyed their town, and he still thinks that he deserves all the gold, that's greedy because they don't have anything, so they deserve some too because he went and like destroyed it. So next.
What is the item that Thorin is so obsessed with?
He hasn't had the Arkenstone.
To each other.
He hasn't had the Arkenstone, which is like very important in his family because I don't know why, but it's been with the dragon for like ever since he took the mountain over, and he wants it.
Okay. Who remembers why the Arkenstone was so important for Thorin?
Oh, you have to. Yeah.
It was his father's. So he gets especially mad at the very beginning of the Palace verse when the elves hold up the Arkenstone, and he's like, "That's still is my father's, and it's mine, and why should I purchase my own?"
Right. So, if you remember, the Arkenstone is also called the heart of the mountain. This is actually a concept, and I don't think we've talked about the concept of legitimacy. Any government has to be recognized as having the right to be in charge. And it doesn't matter whether you're talking about a monarchy, whether you're talking about a democratically elected government. We confer legitimacy through winning an election. Okay? That's how we do it. But for this particular group of dwarves, the issue is if you possess the Arkenstone, it is the heart of the mountain. You are effectively demonstrating that you have the right to this mountain itself. That you and the mountain are kind of joined together. Which is also important because when Thorin dies and they bury him, do you remember what they bury him with? Two things, as I recall. One I'm absolutely certain on, the other one I think I remember. Which explains why it doesn't appear later. No, who has the ring? Bilbo, right. Besides which, if the ring were buried with Thorin, you couldn't have the Lord of the Rings vault. So it'd be after he's dead. It's possible to bury people before they're dead. It's just not very nice. They bury the Arkenstone with Thorin. I think they also bury Orchrist, his sword, but I don't remember. But the main thing is the Arkenstone itself. What happens as a result of burying the Arkenstone? Kylan, since you're the one with the sticks left. It's not in the book. This is a thinking question. It's not right there in the text.
I have no idea what you said.
Okay. As a result of burying the Arkenstone, why is that significant?
Because everybody knows that the mountain belongs to Thorin and his family.
Right. In essence, they are ending the line. In one sense, they're actually ending that line from Thror, right? Thorin's grandfather. Right? That line of kings is gone. Another thing is, the Arkenstone is, as it were, infected with dragon sickness. So by burying it, they're protecting themselves from that illness. So the dwarves are affected. So Dain, the new king under the mountain, is protecting himself from that illness. Okay, what's your next question?
Yeah, also, wait.
How does Thor change over the
Well,
course
Kylan
of
saw
the
the
chapter?
stick, and
Why does he change?
also, wouldn't they have buried it because to end,
Oh.
The fighting over
for
it?
it?
Sure, yeah. And I think that's part of the dragon sickness, is the fighting over the Arkenstone.
Mostly inside the return, the return journey, he notices that he was stupid, kind of, and he wasn't very wise.
Isn't Thorin already dead by the return journey?
Well, no, he's not dead because he talks.
Yeah, that's still in the Clouds First, isn't it?
No, it's in the return journey.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
okay.
Yeah,
I thought it
pretty
got-
sure I just read it. No, said
Yeah,
Thorin. There's
okay. I put the page number up. I thought it was still the same.
I'm so
chapter.
confused. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're going to his deathbed. I was thinking in
Oh,
the
yeah,
previous
yeah, yeah.
chapter.
But you okay.
Okay, just.
But you're right.
But
You're right. That's a good point as well.
he changes and he notices that he was stupid and he was dumb and he should have given some of his share and been nicer, and then he's like, oh yeah, I'm dying now.
I think he notices he had the dragon sickness, or what it's called. He notices that everything he's done the past, well, I guess few chapters has been out of greed and nothing really reasonable.
I think he realizes that he's been disrespectful and greedy and not the nicest, and so he's calming down now.
Okay, so you guys are all looking at the deathbed scene. Look at I put a page number on there from the Clouds First.
285.
Look at look at that.
Read it.
Look at it. Yeah, you might have to reread it. There's a scene where Thorin appears, and how is he different there from where he was at the beginning of that chapter, where he's threatening Bilbo and things. And he's accusing the elves and men of being thieves and so on.
Well, first, I remember they forgot Thorin, and wasn't Thorin come to me, elves and men, come to me, and he was finally not being greedy, he was trying to let his, friends get away and go live their life thing, and have the goal, have part of the goal, and he
better example. Okay, so swimming. I've got a couple friends and they think, oh, they're the best. And then, so they're like, oh, I'm gonna win, I'm gonna get first. And then they got disqualified, and then I was kind of laughing because then I won. And they were like, oh, and then they were all better, so it was good.
No. Like, no, you both. It's like doing this. It's like getting disqualified from a game, or like getting hurt during a game, or like yelling at the ref during a game. How about we say that? Because he was really mad. And
Technical.
And then he has to just sit on the bench, and it's like cheering your team on when you have to sit on the bench and you want to play, but
Is he just on the bench cheering his team on? What is he doing?
he's sacrificing his life. Kind of. He's okay. So all of his friends are running away, and he's like saying to me, elves and men, to me, oh my kinsfolk. He's like our kinsfolk. He's like, kill me, don't kill them. I'm sitting right here, and he's protecting his friends.
Okay, but in a way, that still is calming down. He's kind of realizing and saying, hey, I'm not this person anymore, so sacrifice me instead of them. Calming down and realizing what he did.
I am very sorry, Edgar. Like, very sorry. But I agree with you both. Sorry. And, well, because he is technically saying kill me, not them. But then he is calming down. So, I'm sorry. Helen, I want 3.
Because you kept going with. Both of you did it.
We're having a discussion. You can go in whatever you
Yeah.
want.
Anytime now.
It's okay, Kylie, go ahead.
So that he did say that he wanted them to kill him and not his friends, and they did. So he's dead. So he's sacrificing his life because he knew he was being mean, and he want them to go on and like
Does he actually say, come kill me?
well,
No, when he's
no,
saying
he
to
says
me, who is he
me.
talking to?
The
To me, elves and men.
the elves and men.
And his kinsfolk, right? So in other words, the elves and the men and the dwarves. He's saying we're all one people in this fight. And when he says to me, what he's saying is I'll lead you in battle. He's basically saying I've got a fortified position. Come up here, and we'll be in a more defensible spot. Is really what he's saying. Is he's saying come over here where I've got fortifications built. So he's not saying come kill me, goblins. What he's saying is everybody gather around me and we'll win this fight. He's actually talking about leading them in battle. And we'll have to stop there for time. So we'll pick this up again Monday.